The New York Comedy Festival was for the last week here in New York City, of course. A lot of great shows all over the ball field, and Patrice O'Neal and Louis C.K. are in the. I was going to say they're in a little bit of trouble, but that is so stupid.
No.
This is what you want as a comedian. They got some fine press in the New York Post over the weekend.
If this bitch liked this, there'd be trouble.
Well, this column was written by Andrea Pizer, and she's got an open invite to call our show. We'd love to get her angle on this.
Come on.
And we'll treat her with respect. We'll beat her up with intelligence is what we'll do.
The comedy show was supposed to raise money for homeless women. This is not funny. But one comedian starring in the event Wednesday night thought it would be a riot to joke about maiming, killing, and doing a number one.
On his bitch.
On his bitch.
Thumbs up on that, E-Rock, because we got to get this. All right. Yeah, stay in close.
Yeah. Maiming, killing, yeah.
Close contact with Al Duke.
On his bitch. And only bitch is in quotation marks. Yeah. Another thought it was a... What's that, E-Rock? So you're waving your hand around. Oh.
What? It got dumped? Yep. All right.
Why?
We back up.
All right, let's
start over.
Again.
Because this is an article that appeared in the New York Post. We should be able to read this
is
word
funny. Let's
for
try
word.
To get by the dump.
Yes, that's what we're doing today. Hold on, let's start over. So it's
but one comedian.
No, I would start all over. I don't know how far back you went.
Oh, the comedy show was supposed to raise money for homeless women. This is not funny.
All right, we know that's in there. Okay, good.
But one comedian starring in the event Wednesday night thought it would be a riot to joke about maiming, killing, and
treating picture dog, fire hydrant.
No.
Why?
Well, as soon as we say the next line, right?
Okay, well, it's that's the problem. Here it is. One comedian starring in the event Wednesday night thought it would be a riot to joke about maiming, killing, and degrading in a certain liquid manner on his bitch. How'd that work?
No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Why not?
What?
That went through.
Absolutely.
Wow, Ant, you're good.
That's of course.
Ant is good. I say screw the FCC.
Skated.
He learns.
Skated.
I say screw it and he learns.
Nice.
All right.
I ought to show them fuckers.
Oh, damn it.
One for the XMer. Sorry.
Oops.
Sorry, boys and girls.
All right. I threw one out just for the fun of it.
All right. Back to the article. No.
Yeah, all right. We got through that line. Another thought it was a blast. Another thought it would be a blast.
Yes.
To kid about smashing the skull of his toddler daughter. Yeah, another thought it would be a blast to kid about smashing the skull of his toddler daughter. Gee, I wonder who that was.
Of course it's funny to kid about that.
Yeah. And out of context, it sounds horrific, but in the context of Louis' act about how miserable he is having to even communicate with his daughter, and, you know, he's a man, and then you're put in this situation where you got to deal with the psycho babble ramblings of a small child. Any parent doesn't get this little thought by their head that they would want to smash the kid's head in. The Raunch Fest, called Comedy Cares for the Homeless, took off at Town Hall in Midtown, headlined by funny woman Paula Poundstone and Caroline Ray.
But after
suffering through the show, one major donor immediately yanked her support from Care for the Homeless, which is now building a Bronx shelter for women, many of them victims of domestic violence. So one major donor didn't like the show and yanks support for the actual program.
Oh, is that great?
Isn't that good?
Because of something two comedians says, one woman, someone's going to get a black eye from her husband.
Right, and have nowhere to go.
How great is that?
It's open season on women, said an angry Merle Hoffman.
Wow,
how old is Merle?
Oh, he must have been angry.
Merle, president of Choices Women's Clinic, who removed her support. Oh, Merle is a woman?
What a hot chick.
Wow.
A woman named Merle must be.
Let me get in the mood. Hold on. Let me see if this would work at all. Oh, Merle. Oh, yeah, Merle. Yeah, Merle. Ugh.
That's right. Let me grab your mullet.
Yeah.
Your Converse sneakers.
You look so hot, Merle. Merle!
And she's the president of a Choices Women's Clinic, but she doesn't like violence against women jokes.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do when a woman comes in and wants an abortion and it's a little girl? Wouldn't you kind of consider that violence against a female? Don't punch them, but it's okay to vacuum them.
That's okay, yeah.
You self-righteous bitch. Shut your face!
Absolutely.
God almighty, shut up!
God bless Louis C.K. and Patrice O'Neill for not adjusting their sets, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so
absolutely. Yeah, talk about taking your young daughter and smashing her head in. But
hey, at least they gave birth to the kid.
Yeah.
At least they had the kid, Merle. They didn't traipse into the clinic and look for the Hoover.
Don't worry about that little piece banging on the edge of the dumpster behind the place. Jesus.
That's right. As you're dumping out stew that could have cured cancer.
Wow.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Oh, Merle Hoffman. Also in the audience
Oh, there's
were
some more wonderful names coming up.
an unamused Sonia Osorio, president of the city's National Organization for Women, and Liz Abzug.
How is your last name Abzug?
Abzug.
How do you not have a sense of humor with the last name Abzug?
Is that Bella Abzug's daughter or something?
Probably.
Abzug. That's the sound a guy's fist makes when it hits your stomach.
Abzug.
Abzug. What sexy names for, I'm sure, sexy women.
But we'll tease you with this. Now, I like to think I have a seriously twisted sense of humor.
They always say that.
But...
Yeah,
dot after the break.
They always say that.
They all say that.
I'm known as the gal that,
I'm no prude.
Oh, I'm not me.
I have a seriously twisted sense of humor.
No, you don't.
When that comedian talks about the peanuts on the plane, I'm right with them.
I understand, and I laugh.
We'll see what she thought wasn't funny whatsoever.
I'd love to talk to her.
And it has something to do with Patrice O'Neill.
Of course it does.
It's the worst of the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're in the middle of talking about Andrea Pizer's column in the New York Post Saturday.
Entitled No Laughing Matter.
No Laughing Matter.
That's what you want when you're a comic being pretty much reviewed by this woman who has no credentials in reviewing a comedy act.
Oh, Jesus.
I love the pictures you used.
Oh, my God. We finally got a look at the pictures.
I told you, it makes you look like if you was writing a scathing report on something. They found a picture that I've never even seen myself that looks exactly like it should look for a bad
These are pictures of men. Yeah, you and Louie's picture look like men that would just beat their women senseless.
Look at the picture they have of Louis like he's a raving, sweaty lunatic.
Yeah.
With a mic in his hand.
And you've never looked like this in your life. I guarantee you this was a joke pose you did for somebody. Because you got your head back, tilted to the side, all attitude, like...
This is just when... Here's Patrice's picture. Just when the woman is coming to again after you just knocked her out, she's looking up, and this is the face you're giving her like, bitch, I've hit you harder than that. And you didn't go down.
And don't let me cut that index finger off so you don't dial 911. Like that's what her face. That's what my face.
Yeah, that's what your face looks like.
The picture they had, the Osorio girl is the picture.
Let me see.
Face.
Let me see what she looks like.
Oh, that's her?
She's kind of hottish for somebody who's like, you know.
It's not totally bad for
I wouldn't mind
for what
hitting
she
that.
does.
No, she's kind of cute for
whatever.
But she's the president of now right now?
What a wonderful sense of humor she must have.
I bet.
All she deals with is bleeding gums and, you know,
black eyes
and bad excuses on why they didn't get their housework done. I was cleaning and he was drinking. Yeah, all right, fine. But why don't you explain why dinner was cold again? How about that, Toots? Don't give Sonia one side of the story.
I like putting her picture right next to Louis and yours, Patrice. Yeah. It really fills out the whole thing.
No, put hers to the left of me, and I'm in the middle, and that's the caption.
Oh, okay.
And
there it is, just like that.
That's how it went.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's bad.
Wow, that's not good.
It looks like you two are indicted for raping her.
Right. That's exactly what it looks like.
Wait, but do you know the original paper? It takes takes up half the top of the paper. The next article was Nazi riot at a Jewish wedding. Was a Nazi riot at a Jewish wedding was the next
story to read after.
Did it also say no laughing matter?
After your filth.
No, Nazi riot was a laugh reference. Nazi riot was a bunch of like a laugh riot. And
Well,
I tell you, I want to see Sonia Osario's desk. I'll bet you she just has tissue box after tissue box for all the snivellers that walk in.
Got a refrigerator with raw steaks in it for their eyes.
Oh my God! Oh my God!